iFi sent me some more stuff. Now this is very specific stuff, and I got read the tale of like, look, these are not fix-alls if you don't have a problem, and I understand it, but other people don't understand it. So it's been my job to convey in a review of these items that they're not gonna always fix what you need to have fixed. So that it good. Like this thing. The AC purifier. The noise terminator. That's copyright infringement. I'd lose that real bad. And essentially, like, this would be the most snake oil seeming piece of gear. And he was almost not willing to send it out because people buy it and people literally say, this didn't improve my system at all, blah, 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 blah. That's got some scuff marks on it. Just saying. Because here it is. You ready? You ready? It's a plug. Nothing. There's actually, you could lift this up and you could do a ground in there if you want to. You can ground out the rest of your system. It's fine. You're supposed to plug this in to like a power strip or a wall, and it's supposed to fix noise in your system. The problem is people are buying things like this without noise in their system, and they're not noticing an improvement, or the noise in their system is coming from something that this won't fix. That's why he sent two, because you can plug them into a series of things. Now I've got a very specific noise problem that I told him I'm going to try to fix, whereas down here I have a JBL LSR 305, and I split the signal from this analog out of the motherboard. This one's here. The other one, there is a second one that's there in that corner, and the power is down here. So it's two separate powers, and then the signal runs through the wall. So I've got basically open grounds that just occasionally will go ee and just start humming for 3 days. And there's no fix to that. So let's see if one of these plugged into the power strip with it can fix it, or two of them for that matter. So there's two of those. This ground loop breaker, external USB power input. Trust me, USB noise exists. It's bad when it exists. It's a very specific piece of cardboard with a hole in it. I don't know. So all this is a power inserter. So it passes through. You plug this into whatever device. You plug the thing that's coming from somewhere else. Oh, you plug this into your computer, basically. And you plug the other thing into the back of it. And then on the side here, there's another power input. And this way, like if my computer, and I had this problem, if you're taking power from your computer and your motherboard is fucking noisy, you'll hear it. You'll hear, like, it used to be when I moved my mouse or dragged a window on screen, you'd be able to hear it in my headphones, like, and if I like alt-tabbed really fast or dragged the window around, you hear, it was like, fucking, what the fuck is that? That's because the power coming from the USB is dirty. So this, and I think it's just this. There's just a packet in there. I don't think there's a wire. So yeah, you get this, and then it's basically up to you. Find a clean power source, whether you're going to run it off of just the wall power, or you can run it off of battery, something else that's just cleaner USB power than the USB power coming from what you're hooking up to. So that is super cute. No ground loops, no power noises. Let's hope. So I'm going to give that a shot. I have a couple things. I know my current laptop is fine, but this computer is the worst, so we can test it on that one. Super slim inline. I like it. I like that. That makes more sense than a lot of the other ones, because at least it's doing something. It's literally saying, okay, your power is dirty. Give me clean power, and then you go out and you find, a linear power supply USB thing. And this last set is a set. It's a kit. God damn it, iFi, with your fucking mega plastics. Forged from a dying star. Don't think they want that back. Oh, it's doing that thing that iFi stuff does, where it doesn't come out of the sleeve. I'm going to improperly use this. See, it's useful. That's useful already. So now this is the earth ground cable system for all audio, which, if this doesn't fix my problem there with the ground, this will, because this, if it ever comes out of here, is legit AF. And I've never seen these products before, which is why when I saw them at RMAF, I was like, ooh, those actually look like they do good. So let's get these out. So here you have an RCA cable. By the way, I like the little silicone cup. An RCA cable. That's your really nice iFi branded head with a spade connector. You got another RCA cable with a USB connector. That'll confuse the hell out of somebody. You get this 3.5mm, basically RCA left and right splitter. And I think I know what they want you to do with that. And in here is the magic thing. Here's the thing that's magic. Here's the thing they want. That made me say, ooh, ooh, ooh. So you get a very nice, what is that? Actually, that's very heavy. But that is zip tied. Ooh, that's dangerous. Why would you do that? Get to that in a second. Here is, look. It's a big old power plug with just the ground to the RCA, to male. So you could literally plug these together. My God, iFi, you have really tight RCAs. I'm sure all the guys say that to you. Now look. Now I can plug this into my computer and this into any old standard power plug extension cord. I'm not running 110 volt into my USB. That'd be bad. Just the ground. Just the earth ground. So I can ground out my thing. So there's another option versus this. And it's the same thing for this. You can plug it in and you just get to tie it off like a standard ground into the actual power earth ground. I'm never getting this back in that box, ever. And this thing is, I don't know why they decided to make this one crazy long. Come on. This should just unwrap like a gentleman. It's not. That's the RCA male. Why won't this plastic come off ever? Why does it hate me? Why do you hate me? I would love Pasta to be unboxing this. To essentially a banana spade looking thing. And you'd plug this into the ground section of your amplifier. So you could have all of these hook up to this. Pick one, whichever one you need, or get a fucking RCA splitter. And then, so this is just giving you a ground. It's just handing you a ground. Or, there you go. Because that's a ground. So now you got a ground for this. So this doesn't come with this kit, but this comes with this kit. And then you got this. So now you could use this. So now I could use both these kits to check this. If you don't want to use this, I could use this. It's all about the little stupid noises that computers can give off and electronics can give off. And if you're running your shit next to a microwave, and it's just, I got to keep all this stuff together. And then that little plug, that's going to be ruined. That's gone. Okay. You got this? Now, there's no guarantee that any of this stuff is going to actually work. But that's not iFi's fault. That's me just misdiagnosing. They actually have an entire document. I'll see if I have permission to post it. That, I mean, it should. It's just how to clear up ground loops before you buy their stuff. They're tired of people buying their stuff and saying, this doesn't work, but you don't know what the fuck type of ground loop or where it's coming from or your source. You haven't tried the basic things that'll sort of fix it. This is like last resort. Now, me being Zeos, if I've got a ground loop, it's the fucking last resort time. So we'll see how this stuff goes.